Okay, Gia Varish. Hello again. So this is the last class for this semester of the beginning class. We'll be starting up again in January with a continuation of what we're doing here. There's still some new stuff, some new material in tonight's class, however. And then at the end, we'll have a conversation, a long conversation that, that sort of contains all the material that we've been learning up to this point. But let's get started with the newer stuff then right away. Okay, so this first part we'll learn how to say it's getting in Irish. So the expression in Irish for getting, as in when used with an adjective like it's getting cold, or it's getting hot, or it's getting late, or it's getting cloudy or something. The expression in Irish for this is éirí. Right. And literally this means rising instead of getting. So technically what you're saying is it's getting, when you say it's getting cold, you're technically saying it's rising cold or it's rising hot or something, yes?
Would you say it's getting could be synonymous with it's becoming?
Right, yes. This isn't getting as in you're getting a prize or you're receiving something, you're getting your Christmas gifts or something. This is it's getting as in one that you would use with adjectives. It's getting hot or cold or something like that. So let's take the first example here, since it's a pretty simple one. The way to say it is cold in Irish, as you'll recall, is tá sé fuair. But to say it's getting cold, tá sé éirí fuair. Okay, so literally this means it's rising cold. You don't use the word for get like you do in English, which is sort of an unusual verb in English. It can mean a lot of different things depending on how you're using it. If you get what I'm saying, for example. So the next example here. It is dark, tá sé doracha. But it is getting dark, tá sé éirí doracha. So literally, it's rising dark. So, in other words, whatever the condition is increasing. Now, you'll recall also that certain conditions in Irish aren't simple adjectives. They're actually used in this expression, tá orm, as I call it, meaning that the condition is on you, or it can be on somebody else as well. So you'll remember things like hunger and thirst and anger and sorrow and things like that are conditions that can be on you, but they're not straightforward adjectives. They're used in this expression that it's on you. So for those expressions, for those things expressed using this tá orm construction, there's a slightly different way to say it is getting. So what you're literally saying is that the condition, whatever it is coming on you. So under ordinary circumstances, you say it's on you, and then you say it is coming on you to indicate that it's getting something. So we'll take an example here. The first example here we have, I am hungry, is tá acras orm. So literally that means hunger is on me. So in order to say I am getting hungry, what you're literally, what you're literally saying is hunger is coming on me. So you would say tá acras ag teacht orm. Okay, so ag teacht means coming. So instead of tá acras orm, hunger is on me, tá acras ag teacht orm, hunger is coming upon me. So that's how you would say I am getting hungry for those conditions that are said to be on someone. You use this construction that it's coming on me. Another example, to say I'm tired in Irish is tá tirsha orm. Literally, tiredness is on me. So I am getting tired, tá tirsha ag teacht orm. So literally, tiredness is coming upon me. So are there any questions about how this is used? We'll see some examples here in a minute. So we'll start off with some examples of that first kind, the more straightforward adjectives using éirí to mean literally rising. So here are some examples of sentences using éirí to say getting. So these are the ones that you would use with simple one-word adjectives, the more straightforward kind. So to say it is getting hot, you would say Toshe egairi che. So normally to say it is hot, you would say toshe che. But to say it is getting hot, literally you say it is rising hot. Toshe egairi che. Next one, it is getting late. Toshe egairi jenach. So again, Toshe jenach, it is late. Toshe egairi jenach, it is getting late. So now we'll use some of these with other people. You can use these with people as well. So you can say, I am getting fat. It is getting on to the holiday season, isn't it? So I am getting fat. Tame egairi rauer. So if you wanted to say I am fat, it is just tame rauer. And then say I am getting fat. Tame egairi rauer. I am rising fat. Yes, you're rising fat. That's how you'd say. Literally, that's what you're saying. This is why it's a good idea not to translate too literally. Getting is technically rising, but it translates, it has a sense of the way we use getting in this expression in English. So the next one we have, you are getting strong. Tatu egairi lodger. Okay, so remember, lodger is strong. Tatu lodger, you are strong. Tatu egairi lodger, you are getting strong. And now we'll use some that use actual nouns. So the next one, the weather is getting cloudy. Ta an amshir egairi skamalach. So remember, an amshir is the weather. So if you want to say the weather is cloudy, ta an amshir skamalach. But to say the weather is getting cloudy, ta an amshir egairi skamalach. Okay, the next one. The boy is getting lazy. Ta an buchel egairi leshkiul. Okay, so remember on buchel, the boy is lazy would be ta an buchel leshkiul. Right? But the boy is getting lazy. Ta an buchel egairi leshkiul. Okay. The next one, they are not getting quiet. So we'll use a negative one here. This can be used with any of the other forms of to be. They are not getting quiet. Nil shiad egairi kuan. So remember, kuan is quiet, so they are not quiet would be nil shiad kuan. But they are not getting quiet. Nil shiad egairi kuan. The next one is a question. So, is the night getting cold? An will an icha egairi fur? So, an icha is the night. An will is the question, of course. So, if you wanted to ask, is the night cold? An will an icha fur? But is the night getting cold? An will an icha egairi fur? Okay, the next one, the last one, is a negative question, and this one will go to the past tense. So once again, you can use this in the other tenses as well. So, wasn't the day getting bright? Nach rev an la egairi gyal. So again, a negative question in the past tense, nach rev. An la is the day, and gyal is bright. So if you wanted to say, wasn't the day bright? Nach rev an la gyal. But wasn't the day getting bright? Nach rev an la egairi gyal. Okay. Let's see. Why don't we just have everybody sort of go around and take a sentence and then say it out loud, just to give everybody some practice speaking and pronouncing everything. So, well, that's yes. Yes, the first one.
Tashe egairi che.
Toshe egairi jena.
Tome egairi rower.
Oh, Colleen Bocht.
Tatu egairi lodger.
See, Kevin disagrees with you.
Oh.
Mary? Good, come on.
Bukul egairi leshkiul.
Yes, I certainly am. Oh, sorry.
Nil shiad egairi kuan.
An will an icha egairi fur?
Nach rev an la egairi gyal.
Okay, come on. Are there any questions about how this is constructed? This is a fairly straightforward construction, unlike the other way to say getting. But like I said, this is used for the more or less straightforward adjectives, the simple one-word adjectives like for and gal and
What is the
scummel.
difference in coming or rising? Why is one coming, why is one rising?
Yeah, that's what we'll get. Well, I'll explain it again while I'm handing these out. For straightforward adjectives like it is hot or it is cold, those usually simple one-word adjectives, you're basically saying it is rising cold, it is rising hot. But certain conditions in Irish aren't expressed using one-word adjectives like hungry or thirsty or tired. For those expressions, you're actually saying that hunger is on me, and thirst is on me, and